Hi, welcome to Love It or Hate It, just rate it in the comments. Rate it in the comments.
I'm Deborah.
I'm Danielle.
And I'd like to tell you, do not forget to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications.
Ding.
And we're here today to discuss the grand finale of Ambitions. Oh, and it ended up with a bang.
A big bang.
Yeah, a very big bang. In the start of the show, they had Amara. Amara goes in and she's talking to Herschel. He's the one who approves the permits. Okay, so she's confronting Herschel with evidence, $10,000 checks that he's been accepting bribes.
Mm-hmm.
And, Herschel's he's really surprised that, she's coming up with this evidence. And he says, I'm a good person. I go to church every Sunday. I don't even have any traffic tickets. And, I never did anything wrong. And she's, well, good people make bad choices in life. And, I'm sorry about that, this happened, but this is how it, boom, her phone rings. And so then she goes, why don't you think about it for a few minutes? Let me step out here and take this call. And while she's out there on the call, she goes, he's caught red-handed. So he's going to have to go ahead and say that he's guilty. Boom.
All of a sudden, you hear a gunshot. Herschel's dead.
Yeah, everybody runs in there. Herschel's laying there in a puddle of blood.
He shot himself.
Yeah, and they're looking around in there. They're discussing back and forth. And they see the pictures of his family.
Mm-hmm, with the faces cut out. So all of his family members' faces are cut out. So obviously, somebody was, basically holding this against him. Saying, if you don't do this, we're going to take your family out. Your family's cut out the picture.
Yeah, so then, I guess to save his family, that's what he did. He took his own life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the next thing, you have Robin and Evan and Carly. They're sitting down there having breakfast. They're discussing, about the school for Carly, with Evan's friend in London. So I guess maybe if Carly accepts it, maybe she might be out of the picture for a minute. Maybe she'll be a, drop in, hit and miss, whatever. Then boom, here comes the grandfather. He comes in, throws his phone down. Somebody said,
"You're feeding like firecracker."
Somebody sent him a picture of Carly and Lori, the Purefort daughter. And, I guess they're kissing or whatever. And he's upset. Who sent me this trash? And nobody's saying, you probably could hear a pin drop. Nobody's saying anything. And Evan's sitting there like a statue, and he's staring at Carly. Well, Carly admits that she's gay. So that's not good enough for the grandfather. The grandfather goes, he's still blowing his stack.
Ooh, steam.
Okay? And so then Robin puts him in his lane and says, this is my daughter. We accept her however she is, whoever she is. She's accepted.
That's still going on.
He's still going crazy.
So Evan gets up and it's like, oh, no,
so
we're not going to have
Evan
this.
Is like this close to him. And, then he puts him out the house. And, then Evan goes over and he tells the daughter that, I think he's touching her shoulders, that's okay. Gives her a kiss, because that's his baby girl. So,
but she did mention that the real reason she decided to go a little bit early, she called the friend in advance and found out, there's a spot available. And she said she wanted to leave early because she wanted to get away from her mom. Because her mom was actually the one who set up Lori, the Purifoy girl.
Right, with the escort.
Yeah, with the escorts. But at the same time, hey, Lori didn't have to sleep with him, but she did. So, but her mom set it up though. So
she did set it up, but I don't think at that point, she wasn't really into Carly like that. But as time went on, and she saw that, Carly's really a sweet girl, so she probably fell for Carly.
I didn't even know that she didn't really like her. Well, I guess in the beginning, yes. Yeah, in the beginning, you could tell she didn't really, wasn't all that into her. But then it seemed like after a while, she did like her.
Yeah, she did start to like her. And, because even the dad, he had said, yeah, keep on doing what you're doing with that girl. Yeah.
In that meeting, right? He said it in the meeting, but I didn't think that she was doing it on purpose. I didn't think she was doing it on purpose.
He said it then, I think she had already fallen for Carly.
Yeah, she liked her then.
She wasn't in so much of, I'm not doing this, And then maybe she thought that she had herself, because Carly broke up with her. She probably didn't think Carly would have broken up with her, but she did. But that was the episode before. And so then you have Titus sitting there in the staff meeting, and he looked like he lost his best friend. His dog got hit by a car.
Off in the days. Like, yeah.
He's like, you
Poor
know,
Titus.
right, and the dad is still pushing the staff meeting. He's all happy because he's coming out with this new opioid drug. And Titus, you know, well, I really don't think you should, you know, push this with the litigation. And, you know, he's down, he's down in the dumps. And Lori, she's not feeling that great. She goes, yeah, I'm on Titus's side. And Dad said, I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. And
how you gonna come out with a drug to fight the addiction of another drug? That's my whole thought process.
Exactly, and you're already in litigation about the drug before this drug. That's the same drug. Okay, so then later on, Stephanie and Titus, they meet up for a dinner engagement, something they had to talk about. So he's still down in the dumps. He's under the weather. And Stephanie's like, well, you know, what's the matter? Titus, you can confide in me. You can trust me.
Stephanie.
Nobody can trust Stephanie, okay? Nobody.
Mm-mm.
And so then he looks and he thinks, yeah, well, I guess, you know, nothing ever got out before. And she said, well, is there somewhere we can go where you're comfortable and we can talk? But remember, Amara had already asked Titus where was he staying since he had walked out. And, you know, she said, you know, in case Deja needs to know, or there's an emergency and you need to be contacted, of course, just pick up the cell phone. But no, I need that address. I need to know where you're at.
Of course, they're still married.
Exactly. And, you know, she's not trying to lose Titus, so I figured she was going to try to pop up on him anyway. So, so she gave the address. But then anyway, so Robin and Titus go back to Titus's hotel room.
Right.
Yeah. And,
and then you see Amara walking up and she knocks on the door. And guess who opens the door?
What a
Stephanie.
What a big old chest cat grin on her face. Just like, okay, so now you see how it feels.
Man.
And then they left it at that. But then going over to Bella True.
Oh, Bella truly sneaky, Bella truly freaky. I mean, I don't know. She takes her clothes off for if she sees opportunity with a gentleman. Do you try and button this button too?
I mean, she's in there hurrying up, getting her son to sleep, putting the covers on, turning the camera on, and you know, hurry up. But he is a good little boy.
He is.
So yeah, he's in there. He's sleeping, and she comes out. Yeah, once I put him down, he don't get back up. You know, hint. And so then they're drinking the champagne, and he's telling her that her contract has been extended. You know, they want a partnership with her. They like, you know, her design. They like everything. And she goes, when were you going to tell me this? Oh, we got to have some champagne and da-da-da-da-da. So it's on and cracking. Okay. So then...
Crack-a-lackin'.
Yeah. So they're getting it on in there, and then they show the front door open. No. Before that.
Oh, yeah, before that. She decides, let's just throw business out the door. What the hell? And so, you know, that's when she gets taking her clothes off. They get their freak on and everything.
But then, you know, while she's getting the champagne, he gets a call.
Mm-hmm.
Said, yeah, this is going to be easier than I thought. He said, you know, just wait for the word. When I give you the word, then, you know, it's on. So then they're in there, Bella and the son. I don't know his name, whatever the son is. So they're in there, they're getting it on, you know, and then the front door opens. Somebody creeps in, goes in, kidnaps the little boy.
Woo! So I thought it was Evan at first. I thought Evan was taking his son because Bella True wasn't letting Evan see his son. Because I guess he couldn't really be a real father and like take him out and all this kind of stuff because he's his secret son. But, yeah, he's a secret son. Yeah. But I started thinking like, maybe that's not really Evan's son. Maybe he's not really his kid. And maybe the real father came and stole the boy. But then at the same time, like, who would the real father be? And why would he have a key to Bella True's house? But then again, maybe he knows how to pick locks. I don't know. There's so many options.
Yeah, but it looked like that door was open. It looked like it had been left open. Because they just turned it quietly and came on.
Oh, I'm going to have to relook at that.
Yeah, just creepy. Came on in.
Creepy.
Yes, got him out the bed. He didn't wake up. And boom. But the only thing with that, okay, so with the little boy being kidnapped, and when Bella comes to her senses after she finished getting her freak on, and, you know, she might not find out about that till in the morning.
You know she's not going to find out about that until the morning.
Oh, she's gonna be hysterical. Yeah, I gotta watch that. She's gonna be hysterical when she finds out that her son is missing. But with the son missing, then that means Robin Givens is gonna find out something.
Cause she gonna go straight to Evan.
Cause she's gonna
She
think
gonna go
Evan did,
straight to Evan.
and she's gonna be hot as a firecracker. I don't want to hear nothing. Just give me my son. Give me my son. Give me my son. You know, and that's how that's gonna go down. And when she does that, then Robin is gonna know, or Stephanie Lancaster. She's gonna know that.
So wait, what do you think Stephanie's gonna do? What do you think
Well,
she's gonna do?
I don't think Stephanie really gives a hoot.
Because she likes Titus.
Because she wants to be with Titus. And then it's kind of like a twist in that is, does she really want to be with Titus, or does she want Amara not to have him?
That's a thought. But then, okay, remember you said he was playing. They were playing chess. Evan's father,
Right.
and Evan, they playing chess, and he's like, and Evan's like, I'm gonna take care of both my kids, and the father says, oh, well, you better take care of all of your kids, all. So is there more than 2 kids? Is there more?
Yeah, that is kind of shady. That is kind of shady. So maybe there are more kids for Stephanie Lancaster. I hope they're not. And then they have the
Scandalous mayor.
Wait. But then, he's sitting there and he's talking to I think he's talking to Stephanie. This is Evan and Stephanie, they're talking. And you know how he's looking at his phone, text message comes through. And when the text message comes through, he reads it. He sits there like, the food will be here in about 10 to 15 minutes. And no, this is a text message for him to go meet his other side chick. Okay. So then next scene you see him, he's there. And he's calling her name out. I think her name was Brittany.
I don't remember her name.
Yeah, he's calling her name out. She doesn't flinch. She doesn't move. So he's crawling all on the bed. This girl is dead.
She was dead.
And so
everybody's dying in the season finale.
Yeah, and then one thing about Evan, he is so funny. So the first thing that comes to him is self-preservation. He's trying to get his DNA off the place and wiping everything down. And remember when he thought that his wife Stephanie was dead? It's like, whoop.
And then she started moving.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
So funny.
Don't die around Evan or don't try to die because you will definitely be dead. But anyway, so he's trying to get all his DNA out of there and get up out of there. And then the next thing, they have the grandfather. The grandfather's all dressed up.
He's about to go propose.
Yeah, he's going to finally propose. And I mean, he really, really did look nice. And he goes out to get in the car. It looks like the car is parked in the alley or whatever. And somebody comes up, bam, and shoots him like 3 times.
Yeah, and he said something. He said, F you, something. I think that's what he said.
So when he
they shoot him again.
Yeah, so when he says that, it makes me think that is Peters, the investor guy.
Yeah.
Because he really, really, really did not like him. And then another thing is, I don't know, but see, I think Robin, Stephanie Lancaster, she must have knew something dirty was going to be going down.
Because she hired that security for him.
She hired that security but she hired the security for Rondell.
Yeah, but Rondell called it off.
Yeah, and so she knew something was going to happen. So when season 2 comes, it's probably going to open up with, oh my God, it's going to be explosive. So
that was a good way to end the season.
Exactly. So be sure to stay tuned, and hopefully we'll find out soon when Ambitions is coming back, so we can be on board. I mean, that first night and see everything. So that's about all we have for you right now, except for stay tuned for Greenleaf. Greenleaf on. So be ready.
Subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. Don't forget to like the video. And we'll see you next time.
And we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Toodles.